going to travel with us, and she's going to adventure with us naked until she gets her weapon. Is what she's saying?
She's not naked, Chris. She said she's not leaving with her gear. I told you how she actually looks. She has
Also, by
garbs
the
on.
way,
Well, I mean, whatever. I mean, unarmored. Okay.
look,
She is
look,
unequipped.
look.
Okay. So everybody else that we've taken out of here has been no spells, no help, no nothing, and we've got one person who's ready to stay behind. So, um, sorry, we didn't intend to send you out away from your stuff, but nobody has been in any fit state to join us. Including the master wizard of the gnome town.
I'm fit enough. You don't have to worry about me.
All of
Thank
the
you
gnomes
for
look
rescuing
pretty
me, but I don't need you.
roughed up. Also, the female also looks a little roughed up as well, and as does the dark elf. So it looks
User
like all
joined
of
your
the
channel.
all of the captives that actually at one point have actually had a good talking to with the giants, especially the dark elf.
Okay, but the dark elf isn't with us.
No, he's not. So where's the
Okay.
party at right now? Is everybody still towards the
Exit.
secret exit that was found?
We should.
Yeah.
We should all be
Yeah.
in that room with the secret exit.
Okay.
I'm watching the door still.
I'm
Yeah,
wherever,
with the
invisible.
lights off. So, I'm. What the heck just happened?
Oh shit, everything just moved.
So you
Earthquake!
just moved the background map.
Yeah, I don't know why the hell that just moved. I am no clue. I can't even take it back, so no problem. Somehow I snuck on the map
Can't
and
just do an
background
undo?
area. No, I can't. It's not. That's the whole creepy thing about it. It's not letting me control Z it. It's awesome.
You can't you like right click and then I think there's an undo thing through that on the map layer, maybe. If not, my bad. I thought there is.
It's fixed. No big deal. No harm, no foul. It's fixed.
Okay,
Yay.
so everybody should be in the room. So please move your guys into the room if you're not already in the room.
You don't need to watch then?
You can watch the exit to the room that we're in, but don't like scatter yourself all the way down there and get hit by a boulder. So I'd rather you
I
we'd
can
all
watch
be.
while. Well, if you'd rather, I'm invisible, so I can keep watch.
Yeah, that's better. That's better.
I have no idea where you are, so.
And most of the lights are off in here, so probably not a good idea for the human to be keeping watch.
No, I was just watching from the fire that was going on.
He's
in
watching
the main room,
darkness.
so.
There's nothing wrong with
Yeah.
watching darkness.
You ever seen the... Never mind. Blinking.
If you've
Reminds
typed
me of
in
that movie.
exclamation point
I
raffle,
think
you
no
should
one's gonna-
definitely be
Well,
entered into the contest. That's for sure.
since we're gonna have this conversation now, you are more than welcome to tag along. But if you get in the way, or if you interfere with
there
us,
goes Gim.
we're gonna,
kill
we're gonna
you.
have
may not
words.
you may not realize the size. Probably
I gotta
going to
love
be,
Gim's playstyle, guys.
whether I like it or not.
The size of what?
Of me.
She
We're
actually
fighting
towers
15-foot
over you.
giants. I'm not scared of you.
No,
User left
that's
your
not what I
channel.
meant, but okay.
And we have blows already.
Okay, we're in the middle of like fighting giants, and we want to have a conversation about your weapon. That's great. We don't know you. You are more than welcome to tag along, but this is very dangerous. If you get in the way, you're in extreme danger. Okay, we can't be responsible
I love it.
for you in here without a weapon, without
Gim is
any
so
armor,
serious, guys.
half hurt,
Half naked.
and half naked, and hanging out all over the place apparently.
Bah, wah, 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 wah.
That's just not a good mix. Now, if you want to tag along, that's great, but you're on your own when it comes to we're not going to all jump in the way to save you
I love it.
because you're making the choice to be here without any armor, without any weapons or anything else. Is that clear?
I think he's semi-AFK for a second.
All right. Well, at this point, I'm
So-
gonna ask Gim: did we get everybody? Is that everybody then?
Yeah, everybody is
Well-
escorted out. The elf is still within the room. The
Oh,
drow.
that's what
So-
I'm trying to ask Gim.
So one thing that we don't know yet is there are at least 2 giants, and there's another exit from this place. Because it's clear they're not here, and they didn't come out the way we went in. So either they braved and ran through the fire, or there's another exit in here.
So the one room we didn't fully explore was,
Yeah.
down to the south. You see anything down there, Rian?
Yeah, retype, Red.
What do you mean? Down south? There was
Slash
an altar and
Raffle.
another statue of Morden. I didn't actually venture close enough to check it out.
Okay,
Well,
so
maybe after we.
let's go check the places we've been, and then we'll go check the places we haven't.
There are no screams or anything coming from outside, are there?
You hear nothing.
Just want to make sure they didn't like come out the entrance and actually just kill our guys that we just rescued. So.
Well, I gingerly step around the blood smears and head over.
So
I
he's
guess-
down checking the altar while we're doing this. That's fine. Laszlo, are you going with him?
I'm just staying around the corner.
Okay, so you're watching
So-
now?
Yeah.
Sure, RB, you can.
Light vision.
I just need your friend's Roll20 email address so they can assign
So
it.
I'm actually.
Nolan can assign it to their account because that's how we're doing that because Roll20 doesn't have an actual.
All right, you just want to
Coupon
focus
code
on
system per
Rhiannon
se.
while we're having our conversation, Dave?
Yeah,
We'll just like let
watching,
time pass or something.
I'm watching Rhiannon.
I'm
Kind of
actually
search
gonna
on the map.
because I haven't actually gotten to use this yet because I don't really. Yeah, anyway, I want to use searching and stuff to just make sure I'm not gonna step in any traps or anything.
Okay.
So.
Well, you find nothing throughout. If you're actually actively searching, you really don't see anything per se in any of the chambers. Basically, everything is quite visible, like the bones, the large boiling kettle with smoke billowing out of it, horrible smell, and now you have this altar here. Lots of blood, some skulls on the altar itself, several braziers.
What about detect magic? What does it show me?
Nothing. Nothing is magical.
Okay, well, I just want to check out the statue.
Okay. Give me an intelligence check roll, please.
Would it be intelligence searching? Because I get a bonus for that.
Intelligence searching, that is correct.
Of course, I would roll horribly.
You don't find anything.
Even with my nice bonus. God damn.
Yes, I did, Hart. I actually, the map was actually the map itself, but I added the dynamic lighting and everything
Well, why
else
don't
to
you go back to
It was
them
empty
right
when I
now, so have
started.
to jump AFK real quick.
it. Okay. All right, group. We're going back over to the group now. What is everyone doing up here? Basically, just kind of waiting for Rhiannon, or what? Or what? Because
No, we're gonna start.
gnomes have vacated the caverns.
Okay,
We're
We're-
discussing.
we're gonna start. Oh, we've already discussed what we're gonna discuss. You're more than welcome to tag along. You're on your own though. As far as we're not gonna all jump in
All
the
right.
way and
Yeah,
protect
that's
you
fine.
from anything
That's
we
fine.
might encounter.
No need.
She definitely appears to be able to handle her own weight, though, Gim. She is definitely.
I understand
muscular
that,
for
but
a
we're down
female.
here fighting stone giants, and you don't grapple them.
I don't need a babysitter. I'm okay.
So that's
Don't
fine.
have to
I
worry
just,
about me.
Yeah, she definitely appears to be able to handle herself quite well, actually.
okay. Well,
Actually, this
that's
is the
gonna be
most-
the first person we've released that had any energy whatsoever. So
This is the first woman that you've actually seen, human-wise, that appears to be fit for adventuring. Even as a
you
stocky
mean besides
as
the
she
one in our
is.
group?
Well, she's an elf.
No, the paladin.
The paladin's
Oh, you mean
not a-
female?
Female, yes.
Okay.
What?
I mean, maybe Uthadar
What?
is.
All right, so where are you guys going?
Okay, so we're gonna start to move back into the main room and try to find out where Rhiannon went.
Okay.
Well,
So-
first I'm gonna ask the party if they came across weapons of any kind.
Okay, you need to catch up with us. We're moving.
I don't
You-
even
you
have a
can-
token anyway.
You can move your token, right?
What is it?
You should be able to.
Yeah, I can't. I can't.
You can't. All right, so let me just move you for this second. I will move for you.
Just follow. Oh yeah, now I can.
Okay.
So if he asked that, did Rihanna didn't tell us anything yet, as far as I
No.
know about that, did she?
Well, Rhiannon,
So-
I think Rhiannon told you that there was an altar room. That's all I remember her saying. I don't think
She mentioned
gave
that there was a
directions.
room with treasure in it, but we decided to go get the prisoners first. We don't know where it is. We could probably guess. It's not a big place, but we need to find Rhiannon first.
Sorry, well, I'm back.
Coming to look for you.
Tension, guys. Man,
So
tension's
can we
building
see
up.
Rhiannon at this point? No, we can't. We have no idea where Rhiannon is because Rhiannon's still invisible.
You see
Oh, I was.
an entrance to a lit entrance that appears to be a little bit more lit than the rest of the cavern system here. And it is to the south.
I wanted to keep searching around here in the statue and the altar and area.
Grapple giants.
Let's check the
Not gonna
statue
happen.
out in the
son.
center room.
You recognize it as a statue of Moradin, and that's about it. Everybody can give me an intelligence roll, if you'd like to. Active search plus intelligence, so D20 plus intelligence.
I don't even care, so I don't do.
Oblivious.
There we go. Natural 20.
Doing a slash. Did you?
Yes, nobody finds anything. You just are able to determine that this is a statue of Moradin.
I care about as much as Lormar.
Correct.
Can I make out any other religious lore about the statue?
I'm just testing
Or
my
any
macro.
kind of purpose?
Nope.
Ooh, I got a
It's
nice
just
roll.
a statue of him sitting down with a hammer.
Okay, so we're gonna keep moving into the room.
Well, I made another. I moved around and checked, just checking all around the statue. Did I find anything with a 21?
Nope, because you already rolled once, so
So I can't roll again from a
No.
different vantage point.
nope. Because you could just eventually just keep rolling and rolling and rolling and eventually find something if there was something there. So
Yeah, I
Okay,
remember
so
that.
we're all in here now. What does this look like again? Those things on the altar?
it's an altar with another identical statue of Moradin, but he has a mace, a two-handed mace in his hands, slung over his shoulder. There are multiple blood stains on the ground. It is definitely coagulated. It's been there for some time, hours. It's not dried solid, but there is quite an amount of blood, and you've actually been able to trace it back out to the area where the cooking pot is. So you're thinking maybe the giants are eating. This is what you're actually able to come up with. That especially with all of the bones and torso there, they're probably eating
Okay.
the gnomes and dwarves. But yes, you see
Okay, so-
just a altar with several trinkets and some skulls on it. Several
Okay, so
braziers
I'm
in each
gonna-
corner as well.
Okay, so I want to try to move the altar, check it to see if there's any way that there's like a passage underneath it.
You move the altar, and you're actually able to move it, but there's nothing under it.
Okay, I want to check the statue, especially where the mace is. See if there's anything unique about the mace.
Okay. Give me an intelligence check. Is anyone else actively searching the statue as well, or is it just Gim?
Well, I already got my shot at it, so. Anyway.
Lormar
was
will
stuck.
as well.
I was stepping up there to search for it as well.
Well, I figured you were all going to do it anyway over some point, so go ahead and give me a intelligence check. I actually have an 18 DC target number, an actual pretty high target number, which looks like Lormar found it.
17, 19, 17.
All right, as you're all kind of working your way around the statue, Lormar, you actually notice that maybe the mace has some kind of mechanism in it, sort of like a lever or a handle. And you're the only person that is able to determine this.
Do I have any idea what it might do?
You have no clue. It looks like it maybe opens something, but it looks like to be a handle or a lever, whatever you want to call it. No, the
Alright, Lormar will walk up
Amazonian
to it.
woman gun is a barbarian.
Everyone else back away. It looks like this might be a lever.
No,
Okay.
I'm not going to implement that right off the bat there.
Before I
Big
do
Dirt.
it, watch out.
That will be
And Lormar will attempt to pull the
coming
lever.
soon. All right, you have to put your weight into it. You have to jump up, put your weight into it. The arm snaps, and the statue moves to the side. You know, as it scrapes the side, it moves over to this area, and there is another staircase going down.
Well,
I
I
guess
think
I
we
hear
found
this.
out where they went.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not ready to follow him yet, though.
I hear this at this point. I'm just like, what, guys? What is that? What's going on?
Heck yeah.
So I was like 2 under that, and I specifically asked about the mace, and that wasn't enough.
I had a DC number set at a certain point.
Lormar is
Lormar-
just better than you.
Lormar was the only one to hit the DC number that I had assigned. There were
It
several
was
of
probably
you
like
that were one number
Yeah.
off. Several of you that rolled the same.
unfortunately.
Yes, Lormar found it. All right, so you've actually discovered looks to be another descending hole, like a staircase. It's more like a steep ladder. It's sort of like one of the Mayan pyramids. Really steep, tall steps that just descend down into pitch black darkness.
Well, I'll tell them then. I don't know if they checked the other room, but there was a room full of treasure, and it looked like it. What was his face? That gnome guy's robe and his rod were in that room.
Somebody's
also have
beating
the matter.
someone.
We
All
also
right,
have
so
Yes, that is a.
we're not dealing with the dark elf yet.
Is there a way to press the lever again to make it move back into position?
Absolutely, you can push up on it. I won't even make you do a
I
strength
didn't-
check. Here we go, guys. Is someone gonna step on the trap?
Alright, so it's back closed.
Give me
Yeah.
as you get to the corner of as you come into the entrance here, you actually see several chests. You see lots of gems sparkling on the ground. You see quite a bit of gold and some items hanging on the wall directly in
I
front of you.
imagine I recognize my axe, my sword.
You definitely do, Juno.
I go,
You're just gonna push right past us and go get it, huh? That's smart.
oh, very good.
Come on, guys. Yes, it's
Well,
on
I didn't really
this wall over here, Juno.
check the room for traps or anything, but
I
didn't
as
enter
walk,
the room.
I am taking it with my feet.
See, they know
Yeah.
something's here.
Very
They're
easy,
walking
very-
everywhere throughout this whole fucking place, but they're being, they're not going into this room. So you guys are watching the damn stream, which I don't mind if you guys are in the stream, but Don't watch it, guys. I mean,
Alright,
seriously.
so he's in the room. The rest of us
All right.
allowed it. And he's picked it up, his weapon.
We guess.
As you
I had a feeling.
work, well, I'm sure you guys are watching the stream. Of course, you guys knew it was there. Probably. You guys have been.
No, I
I'm
didn't.
not.
Now hold
I
on.
don't
You
watch the
guys have
stream.
been walking around the entire goddamn place nonchalantly, and then when it comes to the loot room, you guys just kind of stand there at the door and don't move in.
Not
So-
me.
I know you moved in.
Not me.
So you
That
get an A
is-
for effort.
Thank you.
I wasn't watching the stream. Actually, a friend
I
of mine
promise.
was, and he like saying, "Wait, no, were you watching the stream?" 'Cause,
Dave, hold on a second. The only reason that
because I
nobody
didn't
else
go
went
into
in
the-
was because I stopped. And the only reason I stopped was to make sure that nobody filed into the room, which apparently didn't matter anyways.
Yeah.
So that was the only reason I stopped.
The
So
female
I didn't
kind
go
of-
in, not because I'm watching it.
the female
Ditto.
just kind of scoots beside you and walks in, and as she walks in, you hear a couple clicks, a couple snaps, and a pit opens up. All right, now Juno 2. I'm gonna call you Juno 2 for now until we find out what your name is. So
Maybe
What-
we won't.
what I want you to do is give me a dexterity check, a very important dexterity check.
This would be the shortest-lived D&D character ever.
Ever.
Well, you're maybe going to wish you didn't weigh 300 pounds now.
Yeah, I have feather fall.
Oh
I don't
my
think
God.
It's gonna matter here.
I have it as well.
All right,
Do we have the reaction?
as you see the Gim as you're standing there, and the female barbarian type of human scoots past you, you hear the gears clicking, a trap door opens, and she falls down about 6 feet, 6 to 8 feet, and you see a splash, and she is now on acid. And I'm gonna sorry, I'm not trying to laugh, dude. I'm sorry, guys, for laughing, but I mean, guys, I mean,
This is, I'm not trying
seriously.
to be racist. No,
All
I'm
right.
not going to say it.
So I'm gonna roll some acid damage for you.
All right. Do this
I
one.
want you to take 35 damage, 35 acid damage, and you are now in excruciating pain, and you are now flopping around in a pool of acid.
I just
And-
shake.
and
I just shake my head.
All
I'm
of you
just in
see this happen.
astonishment.
I mean, the barbarian's there 1 second, and then poof, she just disappears. There's a splash, and you hear some. She is definitely screaming for help.
I'm gonna yell again. What the hell's going on up there?
Just gonna say,
Yeah,
what the hell's
I'm
going
not
on?
gonna, I'm not gonna answer that. Just keep screaming.
All right.
I'm gonna
Let me see how
I'm-
far this is.
I'm gonna grab my rope out real quick
Okay.
and attempt to throw it over.
Okay.
As I have is I think it's long enough. You said it's 8 feet, and I'm like, yeah, it's long enough.
You're able to throw her the rope.
Grab on.
Yeah, just
Yes.
acid. Well, the rope will survive.
Well, maybe the bottom part will, but
I don't expect the gnome to do it by himself, so I'm gonna help.
there we go.
Well, I mean, can I like?
Right, 300 pounds. Let's see. How many of us is going to take to pull your ass out of there?
Jesus, why do you weigh so much?
She's big boned.
Oh god.
She's big boned, guys.
Yeah, I have 8.
So
strength.
everybody
I don't
pulling
think I'm
on it
gonna
right
be-
now. Yeah. I don't know
Listen,
that
I'm not gonna
combined
be
we
much
can do
help.
it.
All right, we'll look to anchor it. Look to anchor it. She looked like she can, help out a little bit and pull herself up. Maybe. Let's...
Yeah, Rhiannon, don't bitch out. We need everybody. Come on.
All right. So you,
anything to
you
tie
get the
to it.
rope, you
Try.
throw it to her, you have to throw it to her a few times. She grabs a hold of it, you pull her towards the edge, and you pull her up. I'm going to do one more round of acid damage. Seeing that there are multiple people pulling the rope, I'm not going to make you guys do a strength check because between 4 males and a female elf, you guys should be able to pull a 300-pound person up. I mean, seriously. So I'm going to do 5d10 more damage because of the round that it's taking for her to get over to the edge and to pull her up. So you're going to take a very, very important 5d10 damage.
Okay, got 45.
33 more damage. Easy dust. Alright. So she is lucky, and she is now out of the... She is covered in acid, and she's probably going to take more damage because she is basically drenched in this stuff. So she's out of the pool. She's on the ground. She's in bad shape. A lot of her skin has burns on it. So now
All right,
she's
so
a
I'm gonna
very big built
drag her
burn.
ass out of the room. I'm dragging her ass out of the room. I don't care how much she wants that. I'm gonna grab her wrist and I'm gonna drag her until she's in the room with the hay barrels or whatever this thing is over here,
The hay bedding? Okay.
and leave her over there
Exactly,
to
Raven.
be healed or whatever.
Roll her around in it.
Let's run into the treasure room. There's no fear. So now, how about we allow the bard to go check for traps? That's the
Well,
next important part
disarm.
here.
I think. Was it
Or the
somebody else
mage.
Is the mage to detect? I'm going to disarm.
Okay, either way. So I'll stay here in case
Cleric's
I need
gonna
to
heal.
pull anybody out, but everybody else, please check the room for traps, detect magic, whatever we need to do.
Alright. Several of the chests are glowing. The robes are glowing. They have an aura. The rod. Also, there is a large weapon on the wall as well that is glowing.
You said there were also suits of armor in here?
Yeah, there's a couple suits of... There's like a suit of chainmail. There's a suit of leather as well. They are not glowing, though. I'm sorry, they are not. But the weapons and stuff are, yes.
Alright, well then I'll also check these chests, or we'll search the chests for
Okay.
traps. Let me just...
The two chests on the bottom are glowing.
But I was gonna make a search check though. See if they are trapped though.
Okay, go ahead and do a search. I mean, you're not a rogue, so I mean, I'm not going to set the... I'm going to give you a negative modifier because you're not a rogue. Or a rogue type of class.
Well, I do have proficiency with searching though, so...
Sure, I know you do, but still, you're not going to have the bonus to say a rogue.
Disadvantage or something.
Yeah, you don't think there's any traps. You're not certain, but you just don't know.
Laszlo, you're going to need to come in and look at them.
There you go.
Okay.
Get the bard in there with the thieves' tool proficiency. There you go.
What was
Come on, guys.
connecting here?
I mean, think about it. Am I going to let a mage find
With-
something over a
I
rogue
would
or
be
a
doing
bard that
searching
has
on-
thief
searching
tools
on them?
proficiency? Give me an in check with your proficiency bonus and stuff. So whatever modifiers you have with your thieves tool bonus, I think that's one of your +5, right? And then you add your intelligence.
Okay,
as
so
well.
that would count as. Okay, that was my
Mhm.
question. I didn't know if searching. Okay, yeah, I already have
Yes.
one set up then.
Because you're actively searching for traps. You're performing
have it
a
under
rogue type
disarm.
of duty.
It says disable there, but that is my.
Yes,
That's my
the
precision
first
tools.
trap on the bottom, you detect a trap. A mechanical trap, not a magical
Okay.
trap.
Now I'll attempt to disarm it.
Okay.
Uh,
Actually, I usually do those kind of rolls all in one, so yes, you can figure it out, and you take your tools and you disarm the trap.
Okay. That's the bottom left one you said, or bottom right one?
Correct. There
Okay,
seemed to
well-
be behind the trap. There was a mechanism that the actual chest was on, and then you were actually able to see 3 or 4 holes on the wall directly above the top of the chest, and
Okay.
you could determine that acid would spray out of the holes. Actually, Drac,
All
I've
right,
had
and that,
up
the other
to
one had a.
75
I was gonna try
to
to check
80
the other one
people
as
in
well.
the
Was
stream
that the
before.
other
Yeah, I'm looking up the
Just
thieves
once or
tool. There was
twice.
a rule about something about the missing by a certain amount or something.
Yeah, he slammed it with a 22. So
All right, so I'm gonna check the other one as well, bottom left one.
okay. Actually, you are right off the bat. You walk up to the chest, and you see the same exact thing, and you can just point
I just
it out.
grin at it and it opens.
You shouldn't say anything. You should just say, "Yep, coast is clear," and walk away. That's what I would do. But no, I'm just kidding. No, but you find 2 acid traps.